is in fact the fear. If revenge was a woman, now I smoke that bitch like Jacob. So time war, we gon' run the summer. It's gon' be historical. Thought they making plays, made them niggas call the audible. Ask who run this shit, but that question is rhetorical. Bitch, I'm the one need cookies with the oil. I'ma get them crackers. Hell should've never kidnapped my family. I can't do that. Bet I be the last nigga standing. Do a life sentence for my niggas. Pray you understand me. I might put a switch on this Glock and call it young pay. How you real trigger on them dots? You a bird feeder. Claiming he a demon. What's a demon to a cold leader? What he saying something? I ain't hear. This shit life. It's on who got this gun. It's on who gon' up that fight first. I turn a bad situation to a game change. Bring soldiers from the dead. Just raised up the change for his shots. I'ma look like Aaron Jones when I run it. Never bite the hand of speech. You'll never get that hand back. He bitch about 10%. I don't wanna hear none of that. He dropping sword, fuck him. Just make sure you get that cover back. Look around, he ain't with us, probably cause he never was. Now my chin like you with the angels for your brothers. Everybody won't be Richard Porter. God kill him like Alpo. Play if he want, it's laying in the trunk like Lee Malvo. A certified rubber ass nigga, I am not a toy. Hey, I with that hollow sign. Yeah, this the real McCoy. Feel like Gullah Jack when I'm in Fayetteville, you feel your boy. Still up on my bread, still I think that's all that I do. The way I get it, boy, lost, they gon' start to call him Elroy. Fuck his game, pop out on them demons like I'm Hellboy.
I got you. Let it vibe real quick. Look. The city eyes. It's time to vote God. My God, a real nigga. Cause he want no flaw. Posted on the corner like a watchdog. Family secure, got that shot in the closet by the mob ball. Fuck what they heard, when tell them it's all true. Be cautious, that foundation falls to you fall through. They gon' fall. Look, I keep this shit 50 times 2. Ain't no more heart in this game, I'm John Q. We told it in the avalanche, way above average. Beers taste sweet, told him make me an apple tree. Left us in the valley full of bones, this where hope found. Java, come on, man, dark sands get broke down. Ride through Evans through a mall quad. Telling me how the crackers turn his childhood to a ghost town. Focus out, nigga, I lay that game down. I feel his pain, cause nothing is the same now. Let my light shine like heaven to a rain cloud. Glock never fit like my child, don't plant you. Try to warn them niggas, we bear arms like tarantulas. Them mother niggas rap, I make anthems for it. I really see profits under this banner. Make my enemies bow down on camera. Told my design I wanted black and white like a panda. I'm better than that nigga that's some dirty to handle. Look, I move like a facility. Precious cargo, spirit agent, but I got a new semi-auto. Wave that bitch around like West Wardo. Sleep if they won't. I cut through they Z's like I'm Zorro. Pay me for his name, so I gotta keep that steel clutch. Trust me, I'm not what you think. I squeeze till it click like Dorothy when the heels touch. The world got me dumb, I don't feel much. Ride around with Yara Dom, just left the state bridge. Looking for a bitch better than a baby kid. Remember I dropped Quiet Storm, I've been gone ever since. Still in the field, fuck them niggas on the fence, yeah.
Yeah, don't have messed up, no. Bad news is to beat your home, nigga. Yeah. Come on, get on that ass real quick one time. 144, baby.
They said you get on, you gon' represent. I said, of course. Soon as they crank that beat, I ride that bitch like a horse. She about to go dumb, yeah, bitch, be a whole car. Yeah, ain't know they call me Obi-Wan. I go with the force. You gon' ride, yeah, of course. Get it lit up like a torch. You even
Either low or this low, so that bitches either or. Yeah, I know the nigga ain't cut like that. I swear I'm too hardcore. Wait up, let me make a call right quick. I'ma start another war. I was hurting when she left, but I don't care about anymore. I need a Vaseline like my Nina Puffer boy. Took a sock, watch the door. Matter of fact, lock the door. Any problem, let them go. We gon' snatch they soul like Shang Tsung. Put them out of service, keep them tools like Miss Harper Free. Try to hope it's way too late. I'm headed straight to the safe. Throw that one up like a trophy. I'm that nigga, ain't no debate. Throw them boys, we taking over. Call them up like set the day. Bitch in a piece of cake. Yeah, my bitches came from Whole Foods. Told her put on that top 3. Then bring me my house shoes. Don't make excuses, make moves. These niggas ungrateful, gotta show them UPK rules. I make hits like I can't lose. They say you get on, you gon' represent. I said, of course. Soon as they crank that beat, I ride that business like a horse. She about to go dumb, yeah, bitch, the whole part. You ain't know they call me Obi-Wan. I come with the fart. You gon' ride, yeah, of course. Get it lit up like a torch. You either low or this low, throw that bitch is either or. Yeah, I know them nigga ain't cut like that. I swear I'm too hardcore. Yeah, I just got off the call. I'ma start another war. Spit a plate up with my niggas, get your knife and your fork. He ain't locked in with the count and with you speaking to me fart. Yeah, I just took the floor. Ain't no cowards in my campaign. They can't stop the campaign. Tell them bring the champagne. They know I'm a champion. They can see the outcome. Get them niggas bad, got them tied down and out there. You can't do with them steppers, niggas been down since day one. We run up the bands, bitch like Dylan. They say you get on, you gon' represent. I said of course. Soon as they pray that beat, I read that bitch like a horse. Yeah, about to go dumb, dead, bitch, we whole part. You ain't know they call me Obi-Wan. I come with the force. You gon' ride, yeah, of course. Get it lit up like a tongue. Either low or this low, so that bitch is either or. I told you niggas get cut like that. I swear I'm too hardcore. And I just made it call. We gon' start another war. Yeah.
Yeah, on 44 shit, you know what I mean? Busy man. Look, when that shit drop, you step all the way on their neck, step on their neck and they head with that shit.
I ain't show no mercy, we gon' show them boy what time it is. I pop out like I'm Samuel, I got time to kill. Haters thought I died, I survived. They know how I did, got it out the mud, straight to glory. They know how I feel, he nice, but he don't show them skills, how I show them skills. He ride, but he don't work the wheel, how I work the wheel. They mad, I'm too solid, circle tight, yeah, vacuum seal. No, they want my life, I ain't worried, I got rape for real. I got bigger soldiers, kill for me, nigga. Watch yourself. They say you been in beast mode lately. You is not self. When you dropping that fire, precious marriage, they inquiring. They can't stop what's coming, but I see them conspire. Cross the line, them firing. This bitch here, finna break the skin. No kindness, I don't trust you. Circle small, you can keep your features. Me and my niggas don't keep no secrets. In the field like Jesus Jeepers. Say they want some smoke, dog. So I brought these chimney sweets. Ain't coming like we coming. You can't even cap. These niggas don't run it like we running. Bitch, don't even start. Bitch, I'm with my niggas till the end, till them do us part. If you wanna leave, you can leave, bitch. Bless your heart, find me. I ain't show no mercy, we gon' show them boy what time it is. I pop out like I'm Samuel, I got time to kill. Haters thought I died, I survived. They know how I did it, got it out the mud, straight to glory. They know how I feel, he nice, but he don't show them skills, how I show them skills. He ride, but he don't work the wheel, how I work the wheel. Ooh, I got a man, circle tight, yeah, back and seal. I heard they want my life, I ain't worried, I got rape for real. Take over in effect, yeah, I'm fully focused. You might not see it on me, just know it's women, that bitch fully loaded. Ooh, yeah, we up and rolling. Told them I need major motion. Think I'm joking, I'ma school them niggas like they baby Jody. Got it out the dust, I'm too clean, don't know why they hate me. What you want all dog? Guns and butter, baby boy. You PK top dog, certified road runner. I'ma turn that Ecoline into a damn tank. I got chopper stash in the attic like they in front. They had that shit on lock till I snapped on them like ball cutters. You cannot play both sides, gotta choose your colors. See I'm throwing that one up with that W, that's my blood, bro. Fine in. I ain't show no mercy, I'm gonna show them boy what time it is. I pop
not a game, not the game that I go out there and die for and play every game like it's my last. Not the game. We're talking about practice, man. I mean, how silly is that? And we're talking about practice.
Best believe that I'm top 3. The only thing is I'm not 2 and I'm not 3. Put me anywhere up and they wonder it's not me. It's beef, we shred a nigga block, that's chopped cheese. No peace, the butterfly sting him, that's Ali. You reach, I teach you with the handle, that's Kyrie. Machines, you hook like a Roman, that's IV. You a sheep, I'ma go, it's a difference, so watch me. You weak, all hooks, no punches, so block these. They mock me, I just show them how it goes. Try to stomach this thug life. They brain got the nose, bandana on the grip. All heads coming out the flow, connected from Cali to New York, nigga, so let it go. Made for this. Nigga, I eat bars and drink flows, thinking you woke into your third eye peephole. Line for line, this shit too easy, it's like a free throw. Mastered the game too early, this bitch a cheat code. It ain't a game, these niggas lame, they bring a shame. If I'm with an officer, it's a number in his name. We ain't the same, you up the easy pass, tell him change his lane. Shit, I've been through the fire, you can't stand the pain, take your aim. Tell him running, he can try his best. Drive a car named after me, that's why I'm in the vet. Laughing these niggas once again, and I ain't break a sweat. Number one at everything I do, that's why I'm one west. The Lord is not the God of the dead, so when I die, coming back for my spot, so forever I'm top 3. Just tell him to watch this janitor with the mop stick. You gonna need a defensive lineman to block this. On point when I bomb shit, 10 for 10 I do not miss. I'm barking with a full bulldog, it is not mixed. They can see that my mind's sick, I don't write, I find shit. I don't like it, then I switch. If I touch it, it's diamond. Tell a bitch that I'm gossip. It ain't cause my kicks is built like 5'6", 5'7", is my bitch. Dangerous, high risk, I lose it, get another one. You think I'm talking about a girl, I'm talking about another gun. You hear now? Hey, look, it is what it is now. We don't fuck with the house niggas, we burn the crib. I'm ahead now, and I hope they can hear now. I don't care if you think it's it, nigga, I don't fear clown. Silence just make it sound like raindrop, that's a quiet storm. Get the job done in the view and get fired on. If you niggas standing for nothing, what you dying for? If you put real with real, that's how I was born. Walking this bitch ready for war, I'm in riot form. I want these niggas to see me flex, that's why I am armed. Shouldn't live in the crib, nigga. I should buy a farm to go through this shit so ever. Best believe that I'm top 3. Only thing is I'm not 2 and I'm not 3. Best believe that I'm top 3. Only thing is I'm not 2 and I'm not 3. Best believe that I'm top 3. Only thing is I'm not 2 and I'm not 3.
You understand? You done found a new breed of Hebrews that stand and walk with the laws, statutes, and commandments of the Most High, and we don't care.
Testing, yeah, Clinton. All right. Yeah, Shalom Israel. This is the ISP out of 123,000 New York. Been teaching Shu since 1969 at the Blacks, Hispanics, and the Native Indians at the 12 Lost Tribes of the nation of Israel, under commanding General Yohanan. Right, so tonight class I'll be holding on the class for class for priest and officer Swapiala, right? So again, today's scripture breakdown class, right? So again, you know, this way we enlighten black we brothers and them, the Hispanics, the Native Indians, and the so-called Negroes, right? This is all the people who make up the nation of Israel. So tonight class will be about the Jehovah with them Jehovah Witness and the things that on enliven we brothers and we sisters. And fortunately tonight here I'll be talking about my sister who was with these Jehovah Witness, and she passed away, right? And I will really miss my sister a lot and things too, but I never believe that the doctrines are these churches will come back and hunt me today, right? So, you know, growing up with my sister and thing, right? You know, that was really the first person I really had was really hurt, like being hurt by, you know, right? You know, and then I grew up with she, and she really I really love her a lot, and I really did miss her a lot. And I know because of the doctrines of the Christian church, and again the Jehovah Witness, my sister, she is no longer with me, right? Because again she was sick, right? And she had was to get blood, and because of the doctrines, the Jehovah Witness and them teaches that again that you cannot give somebody blood. My sister gets sick very bad, and you know she did not take the blood, and during that time she was in the hospital. During that time she in the hospital, she gets sick real bad and ended up passing away because of the doctrines. And no matter maybe I try to talk to her to come and let me give her the blood, she didn't take heed, and she is no longer with me. She passed away January 17th, right? Early about 4 o'clock in the morning. And again, this is what happening here again because white supremacy and thing, right? And we just go in the scriptures just to show again that again we shouldn't be in the Christian church. There's a lot of verses to show these things on them, right? So the first one we're gonna start off with is John chapter 8 and verse 44, right?
The book of John, chapter 8 and verse 34.
44.
44?
Okay.
The book of John, chapter 8 and verse 44. Ye are of your father, the devil, and the lust of your father ye will do. He was a murderer from the beginning, and abode not in the truth, because there is no truth in him. When he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own, for he is a liar and the father of it.
So when you're going in scriptures here, right? So you have your father, the devil, and thing, right? So meaning like this now, right? Is like this is not black people. This is not black people forefather, right? But again, what happened here now? We following the oppressor and thing, right? And when you go and watch these things again, the Most High give you laws, statutes, and commandments, and you know. This is already the Most High very vexed. The Most High vexed with the nation of Israel and thing, right, for following the oppressor and the ways and the culture, everything, right? So when you go and watch now, it's like, you know, you don't want to listen to the Most High, right? You rather listen to this man and thing, right? And when you go and watch now, there's nothing good coming out of the oppressor, right? When you watch it with the lust of your father you will do and thing, right? Today again, black people tie up in everything the oppressor set up. We tie up in the churches we tie up in the culture, we tie up in the holidays and thing, right? We tie up in this whole system, oppression, everything, right? And you know why? Well, we're not listening to the Most High, and we rather listen and take heed to the oppressor, right? The devil, right? And who was a murderer from the beginning. So again, this is things you should take heed from, right? They say he was a murderer from the beginning, about nothing the truth, right? About nothing the truth. And thing, right? So again, when we come into the truth and all this, everything with the Most High is set up for we, right? We know when we come in the Most High thing, again, this is for Black, Hispanic, and Native Indians. Again, that's how they is set up. No other nation could come in the ISCPK schools and them where it's set up. Nothing Trinidad, nothing Jamaica, nothing England, nothing Brazil, nothing, right? And you know, all the things with the Most High set up for. The truth is that all the knowing that knowing is an Israelite and Israelite customs, not eating pork, crab, shrimp, lobster, and thing, right? Not marrying the other nations and them, right? Not celebrating these holidays and like Valentine's go on, then after we have Carnival around the corner and thing, right? All these things and them. And also again the Christian church. And again, this was never set up for the black man. This is all white supremacy and thing due to the abolishment of slavery and thing. And you go see again how after slavery they are able now to set up all these churches and them in all the communities and the cities where black people reside and all too, right? And you go see as time goes by and all too, with the scriptures thing we go serious for yourself what he's talking about, right? And he speaketh lies and speaketh of his own. For he is a liar and a father of it and thing like that. Nothing good. When you go on what the history, when you go on what the history of the oppressor and thing, right? Every other nation and if he said you have a problem with this oppressor and all too, right? So might just watch this as you're just setting up churches and as a youth man, I would have never even think that this would have hunt me today. When that my sister, like, we sit down there, we get in classes from them Jehovah Witness and the doctrines. But again, now I know to know that this is the real, this is the most ideal poverty spirit in the last days, right? There are all these prophets and them, right? The real deal will be coming last. And fortunately, I tried to talk to my sister and she come out of the come out from the Jehovah Witness church and everything, but she still take heed at all these congregations and them with these churches and them all the Jehovah Witness and them going in Point Fortin, going in all Shogun or something, right? And can break her from taking it. And what happened today? That's it Hunter. Hunter now she is no longer going here because again these oppressors and them the churches is setting up to destroy black people and the lies they come with it and all. But when you go in the scriptures, you go see all these things that we talk about the doctrines and all the doctrines, like you see the woman and them teaching on the side of the you see the woman and them teaching on the side of the street when the Mosai never set up a woman to teach, right? You see the all the doctrines again with blood do not take where there's no law, there no sins. There's nothing wrong with somebody taking blood, right? And thing because again, blood is something you need to survive, just like oxygen, just like water, and thing like you need blood in your body to survive and all to the same way and all to, right? So again, these are all these things again we will be going to these scriptures and all and to take heed and all to and don't let no church control your life. Don't be no slave to these churches and them. But again, that's how you did, and you're just lost. And think nobody to turn to, and they just sit and all to, right. So now this year is speaking of bringing back all these shoots, and really hope you just take either all these scriptures here, again that nobody don't have to lose nobody don't have to lose nobody have to lose a life in the Christian church again, right? And again, you don't have to be murdering. You see what happened here again. That's a simple doctrine. My sister lose her life because she was on a life, right? She on a life because of a simple doctrine. And again, this is we go just go in these scriptures and them just to show you again that the Most High had these things set up for you and thing, right? In time and need and wants and them, right? So we go just go to show that again these Jehovah Witnesses they're really wrong about all these things what they've been saying and all and what they're doing and all, right? So for one, the first line of defense is the prophets and them, right? The first line of defense is the Most High prophets and them, right? So don't matter what you're going through and thing or how you're going to set up things, the first line of defense is the Most High prophets and them, and then after anything after, right? So again, let you go to Ecclesiastes 38 and verse 1. Ecclesiastes, that's my part.
Ecclesiastes chapter 38 and verse 1. Honor a physician with the honor due unto him for the uses which ye may have of him, for the Lord hath created him.
Hold on.
Come.
I can start.
The book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 38 and verse 1. Honor a physician with the honor due unto him, for the uses which ye may have of him, for the Lord hath created him.
Right, so this is what the scripture is saying here, right? So honor the physician, meaning all the doctors, the nurses and everything, right? Your pharmacists and them, right? So all these again, these are people really working through the hands of the Most High and thing, right? And coming to that healing process and all them things, you're sick and thing. These are the people the Most High have set up on the face of the earth and thing, right? Don't feel you go just like, you know, in the Christian church, you're sick and thing, and just praying to God and you know you have to go by the hospital and you think you know God will come and heal you and thing like that. No, this is what the Most High setting up here and laying, you know, one thing. Honor the physician and thing. The working through the Most High and thing. Whether you get better or you didn't get better, or whether you get better and you didn't live for you might be live 5 years after, the working through the Most High hand and thing, right? So again, this is what it is and what to and don't get set up again, because again it are people in the world and thing, and you have to stop think about people in the world and thing, because even Christ are telling you what when they come to him, even Christ tell you, hey, when with Peter I tell him, hey, I didn't come to save this world and thing, right? Leave me, let me die and thing, right? So even that and all, Christ and all, you know that, hey, this world here, those study people are this world and thing, right? Because they could just say they have no sense of what they're doing and things are thinking and all too, right? And no truth in them, right? So honor the physician with honor and do unto him for he uses which he may have unto him, for the Lord had created him. So God created doctors and them on the face of the earth, and it is working through the Most High. So just like we see happening here and all too, like you know this year that day when COVID-19 was on the scene and thing, you know, the doctors and them, you know, they create the you create all these things so we vaccine and them for everybody. You come other people now go tell you, hey, go follow that and thing, right? But when coming to pregnancy, you're going by the doctors and them, right? They get a screen finger, you're going by them. But now they create the vaccine and thing. Now you don't want to take the vaccine they create and thing. And this is just the foolishness of people and thing, right? And guess what again? If the Most High go save you and bring you out of that COVID just so and thing, whatever. And think, yes, you can save you, but at the same time now you have to do your part and visit these doctors and them too. The same part. Don't feel they just, you know, you're just staying home just so and you feel everything will just be married. And just like in the Christian church, you're just praying and but you're not following the Most High law, statutes, and commandments. Even that way the Most High let you know and all to that. Hey, if you're following if you leave the law, so shall your prayers not be answered and all to. So don't feel it's just about, you know, you're just praying to the Most High and all to, because you might be praying and even let you know that again you have to keep the laws and all to say as your prayers ain't going to be answered and all to. You might have some mercy on you, but when coming to that blessings and you know asking for certain things and all to, they wouldn't get you and all to, because you lay you know and all to. So shall you lead the law of this book, so shall your prayers not be answered and all to, right? Go to verse 2.
The book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 38 and verse 2. For of the Most High cometh healing, and he shall receive honor of the king.
So you know you're in the hospital and all too, right? And it's about time now we start really take heed and all to say in the hospital and all too. You is not a doctor. Every doctor telling you that hey, you need blood. That's how the scripture said the physician working through the Most High. He created them and then he put a spirit on them to heal and all too, right? So again, you know, they're telling you that you need blood and thing, but you're going on now, you're listening to you're listening to your Christian church, you're taking bad counsel from your Christian church, and what happens to, you know, you're putting yourself at risk of losing your life and all too, right? So, you know, when you go back all through history and all too, you will see again that you cannot go wrong with the serving the Most High. And thing like I should really take heed to him and all to again and follow the things really what is right. Don't be seen down in them Christian church and just taking sermons from these pastors and thing, and when you really watch the same things are not in the Bible. So for one, you have to obey the doctors and them and thing, right? If it's not adding up well, there's something like this now, right? You'll go hear things like hey, doctors, you might hear people saying doctors telling you that they take marijuana to smoke. And then because they know that go heal and then well, they know that go be off again, right? So they know every time a doctor tell you that, you know that a quack and thing, right? A quack doctor, you know, like hey, now I can listen to I got to get advice from somebody else. I got to take counsel about this, what this man really saying here and thing, right? So again, you just have to follow what is right and take heed to the scriptures and things, right?
Right.
Go to verse 3.
Verse 3. The skill of the physician hath lifted up his head, and in the sight of great men he shall be in admiration.
Yeah, so again, you know, when you watch out some of these doctors again, they save babies, they deliver babies and things, they do serious surgeries and things, and you know, they bring people out of that and thing, out of that pain and out of that misery and things, right? And all these things the most silent and thing, you know, and you're well delighted in the doctor for bringing these things upon you. But again, who you should be well delighted is the Messiah again too again, right? So yeah, again, you know, you want to give the doctor that picture scripture, but again, let's actually read up in the verse before. This is what the Messiah say he created him. All right, created the doctor, and the Messiah created the doctors and them, right? The physicians and them, right? So again, all praises to the Messiah and all praises to the doctors and them again, doing nothing and saving people's life and thing. But you don't want to be now in that situation that you're not listening to the doctor and thing, right? But again, this is them profession and thing, right? They are going to take a bus driver and tell you about what medicine to take and thing. And a bus driver going to know he might know something about the speed of the road, the wind speed with the bus, how they drive this bus, this pace and all them things to the same way and thing, right? He might be able to talk these things and thing, right? We go take heed to all these things and but at the same time again, you are listening to physicians and thing, right? A lot of people lose their life due to COVID-19, not listening to these doctors and all too. And you see what happened and all too. People still mourning for their family and they're missing the family a lot and things too, right? Right to verse 4.
The book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 38 and verse 4. The Lord hath created medicines out of the earth, and he that is wise will not abhor them.
So again, all these things again, you know, just touching it one time again too. It might have some people might take medicine, they heal them up and they heal them up, and, but somehow or the other, have some of them like still want to use these medicines and all just for their own lust and thing, right? For their own pleasure and all these things again. And this could be the wrong part of this and all too. It come like you start to abuse yourself now with the medicine because the doctor don't tell you stop with this and thing, you shouldn't be taking no more of this. When this tablets and them finish and then go take no more and thing, right? But now somehow you like the feeling again out of these tablets, out of these medicine and thing. And now you start to pick up that addiction. You start to pick up that addiction for all these medicine and thing, right? So now the most hey, obey the physician the same way. You don't do what you want here and thing too. But again, it just causing more problems on you and things. So you have to obey the physicians and them, what the Mosai set up on them, what the Mosai set up on the face of the earth and all too, right? So again, and there's certain things again that you know, we will just show again that even with you still have to be careful with your lifestyle living and all too. Again, when coming to sickness and all too, right? So for one, now you go hear certain things when you go in the hospitals that again, when somebody need blood and all too again, you go hear certain things that certain tests they're going to take, right? And one of the tests and all too that when the doctors and them reach with someone and they have to give blood is about blood and all too, right? And you will see for yourself now that again these things could haunt you and all too, haunt our loved ones and also don't be going down that life and all too, or following things that people are the world and really and you better follow the Mosai laws, right? So give me Leviticus chapter 17, verse 12 and verse 13.
Right. The book of Leviticus, chapter 17 and verse 12. Therefore, said to the children of Israel, no soul of you shall eat blood, neither shall any stranger that sojourn among you eat blood.
Go ahead.
And whosoever man may be of the children of Israel, or of the strangers that sojourn among you, which hunteth and catcheth any beast or fowl that may be eaten, he shall even pour out the blood thereof, and cover it with dust.
Right. So again, some of these things now they will take this and thing and say, this is just what the Mosai say, right? The Mosai just say something, right? Nobody should not eat blood, all right, of any beast and thing, whether the beast be clean beast and all too. I say no, the nation itself we are clean beast and unclean beast, right? So even if the beasts are clean beast and all too, that blood and all, we're not supposed to be eating it, right? But this is now what the Christian Church, Jesus, Jehovah Witness, and them now will take this and say that that you can't put blood in you can't put blood in your body when the scripture never say that. And this is what the scripture say, right? Do add and do take away and thing, right? They do understand it, don't teach it and thing, right? And this is what I should speaking now again. We sit down here, that's what have been taught to other brothers and pass on. The same thing will be doing and all too. The other brothers that have come here and all too. We're not adding, we're not taking away and all too, right? So this is the law we're seeing about blood and thing, right, in the scriptures and all too, that again, the Mosai, and some of this was like, we had offerings and all too the same way and all too that, and if you want to say that you going by blood offering and all too, it come like we're not supposed to be eating chicken. Because we will say, but these Christian church will say, hey, you don't do blood sacrifice no more, thing, right? But you have some reason why you eating chicken, or you eating goat, or you eating lamb and thing, right? But what you're doing, you're not actually sacrificing animal again, right? But they don't understand again. This was just a thing to the Mosai that you play with the Mosai that they won't do this thing no more again, right? So when they go to back to doctrines and all too, if they want to say like they shouldn't do no blood sacrifice, we shouldn't be eating no chicken, we shouldn't be eating no fish with scales and all to the same, even with the with dietary law and all to the same, because we're doing you're really killing that animal and all too and eating that animal and all too. So all this and all they shouldn't be eating no thing. They should be just vegetarian. And even the vegetarian and all too come like a sacrifice in the plant and all too the same, you're killing the plant. So yeah, that's better off that's fun alive in yourself and done. Do it no plant, do it no animals and all to the same way and all to. And this is what happening again because of the Christian church. That's to understand the Bible and thing, right? And again, why do we understand the Bible? Again, because what we have a certain people teaching me, brothers and sisters, the Bible, and that was never given to them. And thing, right? Again, when you go and watch all these Christian church and thing, all the founders of all these Christian churches is the oppressor. The same people will put you in slavery, rape your sisters, your brothers and them, torment your children and them, and things to the same way. The same people set up all these churches in the black community and thing, right? So when you go back and you think, this is the most I say, and whosoever a man be of the children of Israel, of the stranger that sojourneth among you, which hunteth and catcheth any beast or fowl that he may be not eaten, he shall be even pour out the blood thereof and cover it with the dust. So again, this is like what the Mosai saying and think too. You catch a chicken and think too. This is the thing. You wash out that chicken to the best you could and then like wash out all that blood and then and some people might drain the chicken and all to wash it out and drain that chicken and then and that's why you see let that blood go down the ground and you cover that and you cover the blood and all to. It wasn't that you care. That's what the scripture said. So don't eat anything. So like what you see happening today is like pudding. Pudding is something again, whether it be coming from pork or even if it had pudding from say cows and thing, right? This is something you would have be care eating, but it's naturally made out of blood. And this is what the Mosai was talking about and thing, right? So all these things like pudding and thing, right? Why the Officer Mike back?
So like I said, these so heavy, right? Because just as I say, when you slaughter an animal, you're supposed to treat the blood, right? Because I like to say the Mosai, in his wisdom, he understands what he paid, right? That he understands even the man straight up to the animals, right? And he understands what he paid because even when people don't understand it, the disease of an animal is in the the blood again. You understand? So even by consuming the blood, whatever that animal had or infection passes through the blood. You understand? And by people being ignorant, you understand, to the scriptures and not understanding what the scriptures know, they eating these things that are very hard to pull. You understand? And reading is a good thing. I'm not understanding that. The many disease they're not suffering with because they consume the blood of the animals.
Very good point and all too. And even like with the next scripture and all go, that's show what Pastor Michael talking about and all too. Very good point and all too. So again, come and get it right understanding and the right teaching about the Bible, right? The Black Man book and the right Black Man history book and the Bible do not belong to the Bible do not belong to everybody. So everybody would not understand this. The East Indians will never understand the Bible and thing, right? The Chinese will never understand the Bible. The Caucasian will never understand the Bible. The Arabs will never understand it. So again, the book do not belong to them, right? And again, this is where now you have to come to the ISPK and thing and learn the scriptures. Come and learn brotherhood. Come and learn sisterhood. Come and praise the Most High. Come and serve the Most High. Come and be obedient to the Most High. And again, be righteous with the Most High and all too. And again, don't pay a risk at don't pay yourself at any risk to any doctrine and all too and harm's way, right? So again, when you go through all these things, this it don't have no scripture telling that hey, you can't get somebody blood, a sister blood, you can't get your mother blood if they need it and all too again, right? So when you go in all these scriptures and all that, even back to the positions and all too again, you will see that again, when you go through the like say for cigarettes and all too again, right? When you go and watch cigarettes, they will see that the Ministry of Health. So these are the people under these doctors and them, right? And they will tell you that hey, smoking is dangerous to health, right? When we go to the doctors and them, right? And somebody need blood, up till now, the doctor and them never tell you that hey, giving somebody blood is dangerous, right? But you will see what the doctors and them know will what they will search for if they're giving somebody blood, right? So give me Green in Leviticus again. There's the real law scriptures and them here, right? So give me Leviticus 19 and verse 28.
The book of Leviticus, chapter 19 and verse 28. Ye shall not make any patterns in your flesh for the dead, or print any mark upon you. I am the Lord. I am the Lord.
Well. All right, we go do this one first, right? So that's how the scripture says, right? Leviticus 19 and verse 28, right? You shall not make any cuttings in your flesh, right? For the dead, nor print any marks upon you. I am the Lord. So Moses said, hey, don't do this. I tell you to do this, right? The children of Israel. And when you go back to any part of all these books and them, you go always see who the Moses talking to the children of Israel. They telling you don't do this. Don't make tattoos. We're talking about cuts and printings and all things in your body and all too. Don't follow these other nations and them and things, right? And this is one of the things again doctors is search for and all too when they have to give somebody blood. It's not that blood, you can't get somebody blood, but this is what I'm making sure that the blood now, that's as Officer Michael was talking about. Anything in that blood, it will transfer certain thing like that. And you don't want to be poisoning anybody or the same time that this blood has something that could unalive somebody the same way. So what they're doing now, these doctors are making sure the checks on them right. So you see up to now, when you go in any hospital and you give blood, this is one of the things that is always checked for. And they will ask you like, hey, how long you do this start to and thing, right? So this is what the most I say. For one, let's imagine again let's imagine like this now that all right. See for some reason now my sister again now she decided now that she wanted she decided now that all right, I will take the blood, but for some reason now, okay, she called she brother and thing, right? She called me now to come and get the blood. For some reason now I have tattoos on me and thing, right? Luckily, see now, and you staying by my sister, there's no way. And I have to give blood. I can't even help out my sister. Because why? For one, you disobey the Most High. You're wrong people disobeying the Most High. You're in the church again, not teaching you God, the Most High statutes, commandments, and everything, right? say for 1 year in a whole place, so that's disobedient in a harlot house. And thing, right? They don't care about the Most High and thing like that. That's disobedient. And I just all these churches about this disobedience. Do not care about serving the Most High. Go ahead, Officer Mike.
So we're doing tonight so relevant and so much point, right? Because just as they're talking about the tattoos, so when people think that anybody can hang it up, right? And that's going to because I like people that they can change, because they can change there's no money, you could do what you want with it, right? But the area, the 80% is that's not about celebrations. Because you're not even thinking about it. If I take that back, anybody my brother, sister, in Malaysia, yes, sir. Just have to bring it. They can't help it. Because you should because in my money, I have to do that. Then I found and most I can teach, I have different level of self-acceptance. Then I found I care my body, I keep my body, but after temporary Lord. Right? Just as the most side really gave us stipulation to do. So that now when we preserve the body and try to body as best in proper health, now we will access somebody even in the daytime. Right?
Yeah, very good and a very good point and all too again, right? So again, when you go through all these things and all to the same way, you do this thing and you can even help our loved ones, but why you go and follow. You're going following people at the world, you're going following your oppressor, when you go and watch all these things again, right? All these people are making all these millions and billions of dollars, really and truly not by the righteousness of the Most High, but the disobedience of the Most High. All these, even all these restaurants and all to the same way. When they're thinking like, you go and tell somebody, hey, I go and eat shrimps tonight and lobster and thing, and you boasting about these things, and these things destroying your body, and then you getting glorified and not knowing what's going on here and thing. The things where the Most High has set up for them, it's not the richest people getting, it's not where they getting the wealth from and thing too. And you glorifying all these things, I think the disobedience of the Most High and the dangers of it and thing like that. This is just what it is and all too. That again, taking tattoos and all, you can't save a loved one, you can't save a friend life and all too, right? I see any dangers right and also that even with this and all that. This is not now again now thing. Everybody should know about this now that they're hearing about these things on them. So not like hey tattoo and one and you're thing, but everybody by now knowing that hey, if you're taking tattoos and thing, a possibility now that you might have a family member that hey might need blood. And you know what? You ain't thinking about that and thing, right? That's selfish, just as Officer Mike. You selfish about that and thing, right? You want to show people that hey, you are tattoo, and that's the thing about this with tattoos and all too again. It's something again that's going against the Most High and all too again. But when you really watch us and all too, nobody not supposed to be really men not supposed to be, and this is just people at the world and all too, that nakedness and all too. So nobody not supposed to be just walking around with all the chest men walking around the chest open and all too. Really and truly they should be covered up. And all too again, no man supposed to be walking around with the chest showing, the back showing, and all too. Even in the gym and all too, some of that masculinity that's how they show. Some of that masculinity go that's how they show under your jersey and thing, right? And your pants and all too. But you see that vest and thing too. And again, and this is the SPK. Me didn't say do that until I come in here. SPK that we not supposed to be outside there back and all too. And they're gonna might say, boy, is a man or a thing too. Woman and man not supposed to be back. So even with the tattoos and all, it will not be making sense and all taking it will not be making sense taking tattoos and all to the same way and all to due to the Most High law that a man should cover up himself and a woman and all to and where you go really be thinking because when you go and check your whole your tummy go be covering up, your chest go be covering up things. So you take it where you really go and try to put them tattoos just more be on your hand. And thing, you know that some people now they even trying to put tattoos quite down, men trying to put tattoos quite down on the foot, all down by the foot and all to the same way and all to say really and truly it really off and all to if you really check like the outer part of it and all to the same way and all to right. So all these things again, you will see that hey, you're really selfish and all to that's what Officer Mike was saying and all to that you don't care about your brothers and your sisters and all too. And this is what happening here again. When they go in the hospital, this is what they check for. They're not saying that hey, that you can't give somebody blood, but at the same time, when you gain somebody blood, this is what they're making sure that hey, you don't transfer anything to that person when you gain that blood. So blood is lawful in the eyes of the Most High. Giving blood is lawful in the eyes of the Most High. And even with the physicians, just as the doctors with the Most High set up, and also because they're working through him, you're seeing for yourself what they're asking for, and also if you have to give somebody blood, right? And the next thing now again, what they're going to be checking for is diseases and also right. So give me a love because see next verse right underneath it.
The book of Leviticus, chapter 19 and verse 11. Chapter 19
verse 29.
The book of Leviticus, chapter 19 and verse 29. Do not prostitute thy daughter, cause her to be a whore, lest the land fall into horror, and the land become full of wickedness.
Right. So again now, this is again, I see now the Most High care about the daughters of the nation of Israel and all too again, right? So he don't want this happening to the nation of Israel and thing. Again them that warning and they do not take the daughters of Israel and put them for prostitutes and whores and all too. And where you know what is happening with prostitutes and whores? They carry a lot of STDs, right? Sexual transmitted diseases and all too again, right? And because of this is something else now again now the doctors and them again that look for and all this. See that hey, you're not carrying any of these things and all too in your blood and all too, because what happens to some of these things, you know, like HIV, it could be one and have plenty of others and all could be traveling through blood and all too. So they check for all these things and all too. So again, this is one tattoo, and the next one again, you shouldn't be thinking it could be a threat for you the same and the same thing now happening here again. A loved one, but now we have brothers and sisters again, they're being whoremongers and whoremongers and harlots and thing, right? So you see now again that hey, your body unclean. So somebody taking tattoos, your body could be unclean, right? Just that's what the Most High trying to say, you're unclean. You're the personally, you don't know you're going against the Most High and thing. And when you go in the scriptures, even with in 1 Corinthians 15, go tell the Most High, go tell you your body belongs to him. And think you not to do what you want and all too, right? But you're not really and truly you're not in charge of your body. The Most High in charge of your body and all too. But in a blink here again, you might die. Might be the last time you're driving your car. That might be the last time you might be seeing your son, your daughter, or something happy, something sad, the same way and thing too again. And I just with is the Most High. He in charge. And this really you know one thing, right? That belongs to him. And thing, right? So you are to take care of the Most High give you. And thing, and just like you know, you're borrowing somebody car and thing. You want to make sure you bring my that person car so you can get in you get that next time and thing to making sure he get the gas half tank and think by brother hey you might be you bring him back half tank and what you should not there you bring it back 3/4 full and what you take a get again to the same way and thing, right? And the same thing now going with the Most High and thing. The Most High give that body, take care of the body the Most High give and thing. Bless your body with the Most High give. And thing, and the same thing with the things he give you and all too again. He bless the animals and them for you to eat. Don't do like these other people and go tell you they're eating all kind of nastiness and thing, right? They're eating all these unclean animals and thing like maniku, booty, we go on and thing and then telling you about hey, bless it. But now well, all right, bless it, but okay, how you blessing this animal? Tell me now, how you really blessing this animal now? Bless it, right? But some now, the same animal now, right? Yeah, bless it, because your likeness now, you seeing that and thing, right? When the scripture is not talking about that again, the Most High don't bless these animals and them anoint these animals and them for you to water go in your body. But you know, again, disobeying the Most High and putting the other things in your body were not there and thing, right? Where your kidney in design to take your kidney in design to take pork and thing, right? Your kidney in design to take shark. And thing like sharp meat and all these things again, and you see we're going destroying your body and thing, and because that obedience unto the Most High and thing, right? And when the Most High again done let you know, hey, don't talk to the priests and the prophets and them. To let you know, hey, this way you have to follow and thing, right? And being disobedient. And because again, the Christian church again, this is what happening to a lot of things, and it's time now again. This is about that the Jehovah Witness too, but this is for all Blacks, Hispanic, and Native Indians to come out the Christian church. There's a lot of these verses the Mosiah warning you and telling you, come out from amongst them, right? Give me Genesis chapter 1 and verse 29.
The book of Genesis, chapter 1 and verse 29. And God said, behold, I have given you every earth bearing seed, which is upon the face of all the earth, and every tree in which is the fruit of a tree yielding seed. To you it shall be for me.
Right, so again, this is again now, I know this is this comparison and all the same way and all to that. When I go to these Rastafaris and them to the same way that, you know, just like the scripture, where there's no law, again, there's no sin and thing, right? But again, they will take these verses and twist it to their own likeness and all to again, right? So when coming to all these herbs and all to the same way, I think this is what the most I say to these herbs and all to the same way that, hey, you should be using these herbs like meat and thing, right? So where with meat and thing, you bring it, you chew it in your mouth and thing, or again, you chew it and thing, right? Or you boil it very soft that you might be, you could swallow it and thing to the same way and all to the same way, like fish, right? So the same way, fish is like meat and all to somebody like fish now, you might not have to be chewing fish think was a sofa meat and thing, right? That's stuff to in your mouth, you swallow it and thing. Or like now with the chicken, you might have a little chewing to do, right? But nevertheless, this is the most I like, you know, with these herbs and them, right? It should be coming to your mouth. Nobody should be smoking herbs and things, right? And they will take all these things and twist all these things that people likeness and all to all these churches and things, right? The halak houses and them, they'll twist it to their likeness and all to again, right? And when you go and think, you're just seeing down there and they're seeing destruction in the community. And when you ask yourself this, what marijuana ever do to help the Black communities and thing, right? Never do nothing to help the Black communities. And what's happening? Destroying the Black communities by the things just push you just putting in your mouth and more or less again the other nations and them just getting richer and richer because of the foolishness they're doing and things like that. You're not being a wise man and an obedient man at the Mosiah. And you see what happening here again. All these things are just trying now to move away from all these Christian church and things. So that's a comparison was just to show again that even the Rastafari and all to the showing you that hey, they could smoke marijuana and thing. And it's time now we come out of these Christian churches because it's a very dangerous to be lifestyle and all to the nation of Israel and all to the Black Hispanics and the Native Indians. So same thing again. Come out from them and do that again. You'll see you will live longer with your brothers and your sisters, your mothers and your fathers and all to the same way that you know have to be in mourning, in sorrow and things too again. And you know this person was very good to you and all too again. So it's time now we really come out from them and all too. So that's again we go let's start let's go through 1 or 2 verses again to show again like so give me Jeremiah chapter 3 and verse 1.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 3, verse 1. They say, if a man put away his wife, and she go from him, and become another man, shall he return again unto her? Shall he return unto her again? Shall not that be greatly polluted? But thou hast played the harlot with many lovers, yet return again to me, saith the Lord.
So there's a comparison, Mosiah, you know, one thing which is a true comparison again to the same way that, you know, if a man had a wife and she betrayed she husband and she go with another thing, she pollutes herself and all too, right? Somebody who she wants to be with and think she go on with somebody she go on with somebody else, she betrays she husband and all too, right? No integrity, everything, and the same thing now again. Black, Hispanics, and Native Indian is disobeying the Mosiah again, right? And this is now he's saying, hey, it's time now. Come back to me. Come out from these come out from these churches and them and thing, right? These churches again lying to you, deceiving you. They're not telling you the truth. They're not telling you who is that are black people. When you go in the Christian church, there's no Christian church telling black people that hey, or is it the two Jews and thing, right? They're not telling you that thing is God chosen people is of the nation of Israel. Christ is black. They're not telling you that King Solomon is black. Paul is black and thing, right? They're not telling King James again who authorized the Bible in all the different versions and thing was a black man and thing, right? Everything contained to black is like well, that's it, skin color don't matter. But when you go in the Christian church, when you go in the Bible, Christ letting you know that hey, I is a black man and thing, right? And if he didn't want people to know that he was black, he would have never mentioned his skin color in the Bible and all too. Even with even the Mosiah and all in Daniel and all telling that he skin color and all too, right? It's here everything telling you that hey, I is a black man, right? And it's about time now again we come out from the Christian church because go that's how you're there and destroying your life and again going against the Mosiah. And this is what the Mosiah letting you know come out from among these pastors and them. Give me Jeremiah chapter 23 and verse 1.
God. The book of Jeremiah, chapter 23. The book of Jeremiah, chapter 23 and verse 1.
Yeah.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 23 and verse 1. Woe be unto the pastors that destroy and scatter the sheep of my pasture, say the Most High.
Go ahead, verse 2, go ahead.
Verse 2. Therefore, thus says the Lord God of Israel, against the pastors that feed my people, ye have scattered my flock, and driven them away, and have not visited them. Behold, I will visit upon you the evils of your doing, say the Most High.
Right, so when you go on this again, so this is our next verse in Jeremiah again, so he warning things. So one, he warning black people, hey, come out from the Christian church and thing, right? And this one now again now is the people now who lead in the people are now in the Christian church, these pastors and them. And if I do think the Mosiah have a thing for you all pastors and all, the senior change Jeremiah and all too again, right? So again, who destroy any lives of black people? Yeah, well, the Mosiah go destroy your life and all too, right? So whoa, and now woe with destruction to all you pastors and them, right? To destroy and scatter the sheep of my pasture, saith the Lord. And when you go on what will happen to black people again, just say Mosiah say you scatter the sheep. Black people in every church and thing, right? Every church the oppressor set up and thing, right? And again, and then under the oppressor and what to win every church, and then after we under the oppressor, and every one of these churches come from the oppressor. The Christian, the Pentecostal, you go and look up the founders of the Pentecostal, is the oppressor. The Anglican is the oppressor. And then, right, all these things, these churches do not belong to black people. Now we have something that belongs to black people, and yet it's empty. And thing, right? But that time coming again, the winds have no going and hit them and all two again, right? You won't be you're gonna be shocked that again that you know what they are speaking there's having schools all over Trinidad and Tobago and soon come and think the same way, right? So again, this is the Mosiah is saying to them. So therefore, thus say the Lord God of Israel against the pastor who feed my people, you have scattered them my flock and driven them away, and I have not visited them. And behold, I will visit upon you the evil of your doing, say the Lord, and thing. And all these lies again the Christian church pushes and all to again. And all these church, Jehovah Witness, the Catholic Church, the Roman Catholics and them, the Seventh-day Adventists and all of them, right? And again, that's the devour we and thing, right? And again, not knowing who we is other people and thing, right? And you see that's the Mosiah that's giving me that warning, they come out from among them, right? So again, and that's no good. That's a good little history about these Jehovah Witness and them too, right? So The read the article with the Jehovah, right? No, the Jehovah Witness. But, yeah.
Jehovah Witnesses originated as a branch of the Bible student movement, which developed in the United States in the 1870s among followers of Christian restorationists. Minister Charles A. Russell.
All right, hold on. So when you go and watch this now again, so now you're seeing that again, this churches was founded in the 1870s and things, right? So that's when you go and watch back and think this was just a couple years, about 3 decades maybe after that, maybe started abolish slavery and things, right? So only like 1834 they started abolishing slavery and thing, and what you happening here and all to the same thing happening here. They started set up churches and all to, and you go see again now that, you know, there's the United States itself, and you know, there's a big figure where black people went through slavery and all to us again. So now you go see that again, a lot of black people now go be in these Jehovah Witness churches and all to, and you go think that, you know, that the alternative to save their life and thing, and you know, and you go see how again these people just get destroyed again in this Christian church again.
Right.
Same thing with these Jehovah Witness and all to. So just like you know, just like any franchise like any franchise business and all to, you go try to set it up in the communities again to get what they have to get and gather and thing, right? And just take these spoils of black, Hispanics, and Native Indians, take these spoils and destroying black, Hispanics, and Native Indians, and then the same way and things, right? So go ahead.
God, Bible student missionaries were sent to England in 1881, and the first overseas branch was opened in London in the 1900s.
So again, it's starting in United States, and then after they get overseas branch now. 11 years after now, they're going to England. Go ahead.
The group took on the name International Bible Student Association, and by 1914, it was also active in Canada, Germany, Australia, and other countries.
So 19, and then after 14, right? So that 33 years after now, it moved to Canada and thing, right? So up where we brothers and them, the native Indians and them go be and thing, right? Tribal Ruben and thing go be there up there and all too again. So though it might even have some of them again, the tribal native Indians and them in the Jehovah Witness and all too, the same way and all too. And the rest of the blacks, Hispanics, and the Native Indians. Go ahead.
The movement split into several rival organizations after Russell's death in 1916, with one led by Joseph Judge Rutherford retaining control of the Watchtower and the Watchtower Bible and Tract Society of Pennsylvania.
Right. So again, now, so you see now as the see what's happening here now again, right? So that's the organization as years go by, getting bigger and bigger and thing, right? And then after now, when you go and watch now, you see what's happening here now. This is a part of the now. This is just like, how to say it again, boy, how we want to join our people, and when we want to join our people again, you don't watch your track record again, right? So you don't watch your track record like these Romans and them, right? The one people they break up from Romans, now there's Greece and all thing, and you see the same thing, the Caribbean one, and if the history of these people showing that the Caribbean one and thing, right? The same thing now will be happening to the people again, following these people again, and that's when you go and watch the track record. Now you watch it now again, now you will see that again, that religion is something really segregated. And then after to segregate black people, because the people behind these things and all is a whole set of segregation. So when you go and watch now, the person who started now and go on to again, he died, and then after now is a whole breakaway. Is a whole breakaway from the Jehovah Witness and all too. This one going so again, and the same thing will happen to these oppressors and all too. The same thing always against the self and all too. But the main common goal is black people, to always make sure black people in that segregation and all too again. And it's time now, you know what, black people is like, hey, We really do. Let me just see in the eyes that go in front, like go behind and see what is seeing itself and all too. That again now your eyes will be open and same, but wait now. How this is here and then right. So when you go and watch again, you see when all these churches and some of these churches again will really be like from one, and the same thing happening again. The same thing happening again that when you go and watch these other schools and all with EISUPK and all too again, you will see again that some of these men and them like the IUIC is really Christians and all too again, but they're following the Christian church and all too. But all the segregation and all too the same way and thing too again, right? And the GOC and all things again, because all them is just Christians the same way, always breaking out and forming again and again. When you go and check that track record, it's just failure and failure and failure right through. When you go and watch back with Christ, again, one thing the Christ was doing, serving the Mosai and the men after him and everybody answering to one person. And thing too, the same way, right? Even with Christ and all too, the answering to one person, the same way, not doing what they want and all too. Give me Matthew chapter, give me Matthew chapter 10 and verse 5 and 6.
The book of Matthew chapter 10 verse 5. These 12 Yahushua sent forth and commanded them, saying, Go not into the way of the Gentiles, and into any city of the Samaritans enter ye not, but go rather to the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
So again, and this is what we should be going on with all these if they so love black people and all too, this is what should be going on in the Christian church and all too, that again black people should be in one people and all, because even with Christ and all, when he sent them onto the lost sheep of the house of Israel. Never send them to the other nations and them again, and this should be happening here right now. I think we're not supposed to be congregating with these other nations, but when you go in these other churches, you're going to Jehovah Witness, we are among East Indians, we are among Chinese, we are among Caucasians and things like, we are amongst the Africans and them and things too again, right? All these churches setting up and things, right? But when you go and watch now again, this is we're telling black people, I open your eyes, because again, it's not corresponding with the scriptures and all too again, right? And there's one aspect of these things and all too, right? And you will see that's not right. Give me Matthew, let's go up a little bit to verse 2 and verse 2 to verse 4.
The book of Matthew, chapter 10, verse 2. Now the name of the 12 apostles are these. The first, Simon, who is called Peter, and Andrew, his brother, James, the son of Zebedee, and John, his brother. Verse 3, Philip and Bartholomew, Thomas and Matthew, the publican, James, the son of Alphaeus, and Labius, whose surname was Thaddeus. Verse 4, Simon the Canaanite, and Judas Iscariot, who also betrayed him.
Right, so when you go back and watch now, these were the men who was pumping with Christ, something, right? And more or less is again now, is meant to take over Christ dispersing them in different places and all to spread the word of the Most High and thing, right? To go to blacks, Hispanics, and the Native Indians and all too. But when you go and watch now, the Jehovah Witness now, if you also say, oh, you love Christ and you follow Christ, again the same way. This when I see something totally off here, that again. Now I have a woman at the side of the street, which is something very dangerous and all too, right? And even with Christ and all too again, when the rich kid and all too, when the disciples was with Christ and all too, and the disciples had to ask Christ, hey, let these kids and them in, and knowing that all these at the same time the disciples were like, was God for Christ and all to the same way and all to. So again, it's not like, you know, it's just something like you could just stick up on all things. So being a priest of the Most High is a pretty dangerous thing. And now these men and them have the women on the side of the road and things like that. You know, for some reason, they always like, you know, they always going in the places where it seem calm and cool and things like that. But they're not going in these places and then were really like, you know, like people have a fear for and thing right, yeah, and thing right. But they always like in the cities and then policing and all kind of things. And like anything go wrong and thing, but you know, they ain't going in them areas and them what really people should be really going. And when they go and watch these scriptures and all too, they're showing you that hey, the kind of men was moving with Christ and all too again. When they go and watch these Christian these Jehovah's Witness and these the women and the men, you'll see how soft these men is and all too. And one of the things that make you realize how Christ was pumping with some serious men is with Peter. So just imagine Peter in a rage that he cut off a man ears. And Christ had to talk to you and stop you, and you had to stop. They're showing again that, you know, Christ himself was very militant. For you to stop a man with a rage, cut off a man ears. And all too, right? Cut off a man ears. And that man had to stop you with that knife. That telling you the kind of power Christ is. And that's showing you, when you watch these men and them in these Jehovah's Witness church and thing, you telling yourself that, hey, you really want to be there. There's these men are the Most High and all too again. And then after when you go and watch the whole thing again is that, hey, why does you shouldn't be having these women and them baking bread for you when you come home doing going in the groceries and them going in the groceries. Hey, here going on. I get paid, go and handle the groceries tomorrow and thing. But these women them out here, something serious who could take away their life and thing, and they have no idea about the scriptures and thing, right? But you're out there this side of the road and not knowing the dangers of these Jehovah's Witness and the women. And when you go and watch it again, a lot of blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians again, they don't know anything. And when they don't know the scriptures, but if they know the scriptures again, them Jehovah's Witness, or they never be at the side of the road trying to do the Most High work. Because when you go in the scriptures and you're hardened to and disobedient, and all of your Jehovah's Witness women and them, or is disobedient women, and whether you like it or not, or is disobedient. So the scriptures and all go show that or you're disobedient. Right? So give me 1 Timothy 2 and 12.
The book of 1 Timothy, chapter 2 and verse 12. But I suffer not a woman to teach, nor to usurp authority over the man, but to be in silence.
So he suffered not a woman to teach it. And then I suffer not a woman to teach, right? Suffer not a woman to teach. You see what happening here again? Or you Jehovah's Witness, or you disobedient, the men and them disobedient, or you lacking knowledge and thing, right? And then after you want to come out and say, or is people that the Most High, and or you're not following the scriptures and thing, or you have to pack up that book and rock it up and thing, right? Take them wash towers on them and light it on fire. And then them grass with the Lord, with the waka man come and cut, and then make that with fire to light them grass on them. Because you're not aboarding with the Most High saying, and then you're going completely different to the Most High, and then right? Writing the scriptures here and all, writing the scriptures, and then you're seeing it here. Christ, you're seeing where Christ didn't have no woman preaching with him, and then right? It had jobs for women in the scriptures where they go show you that you go bring out the younger woman in a rightful order and thing, right? For them to respect the husband and things, showing them the knowledge and how the elderly woman them they move and thing. But for some reason again, why that's disobedient and doing it one time. You know what doing again? That's why the oppressor, because the oppressor is disobedient and thing. Just as the scripture say, you was a murderer from the beginning. Right. You was a liar, deceiver, everything you're seeing there and thing, right? So you have the spirit of the oppressor, or you have the spirit of the devil in where and thing too again, and destroying blacks, Hispanic, and Native Indians, and making women disobedient to the Most High, disobedient to the husband, disobedient to the self, and also again, right? And this is what happening here. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, or you have to come out them Jehovah's Witness church and them, come out all these churches and them, right? and come out. And then come out from this Christian church. And then, right? All right, so again, here we go to and it's somebody saying that that's when that that's the same time again. They just so love these other nations and all to the same way. The lion and all to the same way. So just like when you go on the scriptures, the most Christ tell you, yeah, go on to the house of Israel. He telling the 12 disciples go on to the house of Israel. But some or the other, again, what happening? Or teaching to everybody. And Christ never come and teaching to everybody in the scriptures. And on to even by the woman by the well. We tell the woman by the well salvation onto the Jews. Or you're teaching something totally different onto the scriptures and thing, right? And where is the liars? Where is the devil? And all too, right? Give me Romans 9 and 13.
Can the book of Romans, chapter 9 and verse 13. As it is written, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated.
As it is written, Jacob I love and Esau I hate. And also again, right? So Jacob is the forefathers of the black, Hispanic, and Native Indians, right? And Esau is the forefathers or the Caucasians and them, right? And this is what the Most High saying. He hate them and thing, right? And what's happening here? The person who found the Jehovah's Witness Church, his forefather is Esau.
Right.
And thing, right? And again, what happening here? The Most High hate him. So how I could go and sit down in the Jehovah's Witness Church when the forefather of that person is Esau? And then, right? And the true descendants here right now is Caucasian. And then right here, right now. How I could sit down in that Christian church? How I could go and sit down in Tate Russell church when the Most High hate Tate Russell. And then, right? And Jacob. And who I should be seeing now, you know what I should be seeing now right now, right next to right now? The ISUPK. Getting the Most High knowledge and thing, right? Communicating with your brothers and your sisters and thing, right? Knowing who is as a nation and thing, right? Not no Trinidadian and Jamaican and Bajan and all these things and them, right? Telling black people that Christ is black, Paul is black, the Most High is black, and thing, or you're spreading lies and thing, right? This is what it should be this should be really be going on in the Jehovah's Witness Church and thing. Not doing what you want and thing, right? And spreading lies to black, Hispanics, and Native Indians, or you're out at the side of the street every chance or you get. Or they say when it should be like them women should be home waiting till the husband come home to untie the shoe, tell them how your husband if your husband had a good day and thing, right? Hey, your back, any part of your body sore, getting some kind of oil to rub down your husband muscles or something, baking bread, breaking extra bread to get to your family, okay, extra to the neighbor across and thing, right? These things a woman should be doing in the Jehovah's Witness Church and thing. Not picking up no Bible, not picking up no watchtower, because that job was never designed to you. Right. Was never designed women to be preaching the Bible and thing, right? And defending the Most High and thing, right? Because these things very dangerous. Because let's imagine now you're going up against these other nations and telling them that, hey, you always the heathens and them in the Bible and thing. You feel them want to hear that and thing, right? And that spirit that's turning them and they start to get violent and thing. Your husband they to defend you when you're out in the streets and everything, and there's something very serious so I don't know about and thing, right? Again, you have to drop these things on them and thing, right? And be an obedient princess, a Zion princess of the Most High and thing, right? And stop following these Christian church and thing, right? This time when you come out from the Christian church, right?
Right.
Give me Romans chapter 4 and verse 15.
God, the book of Romans chapter 4 and verse 15. Because the law worketh but for when no law is, there is no transgression.
So where there is no law, there is no sin, and sin is the transgression of the law. So again, there's no law saying that again that you can't give somebody blood and thing, right? There's no law. So where there's no law, there's no sin. So that is not a sin to give somebody blood and thing, right? So there's no law, there's no sin. So plain and simple. So that's nothing seen in the Bible that you can't give somebody blood and thing, right? So again, all these things again is just doctrines again, right? Just like that as Christ was talking about in the men washing their hand. Doctrines are men, and thing like there's no doctrines that the Most High telling that you can't give somebody blood and things. So all these is just lies and thing, right? Things with the Jehovah Witness makeup and things to the same way and thing, right? And again, you see what could happen again, it could destroy your loved one and thing, right? So and this is what happened here and all too, and this is what the scripture is saying and all too again, right? And this is the love you should be having for your brother and your sister, right? Give me this moment again. What greater love? What greater? Yeah, what we I love a man lead on in life. John 15 and 13. Okay.
The book of John, chapter 15 and verse 13. Greater love hath no man than this, that a man lay down his life for his friend.
What greater love a man lay down his life for his friend and thing, right? And again, you're going to help out a friend and whatever need he in and all to, right? Don't matter if that financial need, don't matter if sickness as it might be in somebody blood and all to again, because that might be very important. That person really they're trying to save the life and all to again, right? You want to think it might be again somebody pass away and you're taking up the responsibility of the siblings after and all to the same way and all to, right? That person will be and then enjoy you to do that for the same characteristics in you for you to do that and all to again. So all these things and all to are important thing in the whole lifestyle and all to again. So again, nothing wrong with there's nothing wrong with somebody getting somebody blood. Don't let them Jehovah Witness again fool you with that and you lose a loved one, because it's easy to say these things and then, but when you're in that scenario there and seeing that the person you love really there was rosy and full of light and thing, and for some reason you're seeing them and thing, right? And these people who pushing these doctrines and them just like Trump and them sending brothers and them in the army and thing, right? They never raise a gun in a lifetime, but they could send you down in the Middle East to fight a battle where you shouldn't be fighting and you're joining the white man military and thing, right? And they could tell you go down there. And when you watch some of these bullets and thing, almost like the bullets are almost big like this bottle, the thing here, at this bottle here, and you going down there to you just setting at that war on there one time. That's for your life. That's seeing a bullet might be big like something like your finger and thing, right? And when you go and watch that now again, they're telling you to go down there. And when you go and watch the people who telling you these things and them worst scenario thing, they're not going down there,
Right.
And they're sending you down here. And when you go and watch the same thing again, then there are these people that's setting up these things in these churches, just like you about it, setting it up, telling you that hey, you can't give somebody blood and thing, but when you come into them family and if it push come to shove, these people and them who on top who setting these things on them, they're not following these things on them, right? Again now taking doctrines on them and not taking heed unto the Most High and thing, right? Okay, Hosea chapter 4 and verse 6, and not taking heed to what the Most High saying. And when in that scenario now, you will really see the outcome and thing, right? And the same by hey, if I could have really if I could just do it different and also and that different now it's too late and also because why that's what the scriptures with the most I was saying teach your sons and your daughters and teach them early and things that hey you know when this time come you're going to understand certain things when you get bigger and when you're bigger or when you leave the earth and also the same way that they will carry it on and also again right so it's important that you teach your sons your daughters and all these things from small don't wait like a Christian church and then tell you hey well let him when he get bigger let me the pork and the crab and shrimp and lobster that time the pork and the crab and shrimp and lobster destroying your child from young
Right.
and thing and then after when you reach big now then after something the other now, the doctor come and tell you, hey, you know your child suffering from this, but you know what? Nah, boy, I go with let me eat what you want now. But that time now you don't destroy your daughter's life and your son's life, but the things that you're not taking heed until the most I seen and all too again says again. It's very important that black people listen to the most listen to the ISP, listen to people really talking the truth and all too and thing, right? Don't watch your parents and thing, right? Because again, you might be watching me on the screen, and they might find that kind of hood mentality. We push in that you know all of them looking the same. They already the Sheila David or the two triangle. I'm gonna like the people in the world go say the Star David, but again, or you following people again at the world and the talks and all these things like them, right? And I'm sure again idea none are we not getting yourself in trouble. We live in a healthy lifestyle, we eating things with the most I say to eat and thing, right? I know and everybody will say, hey, yeah, or it's good mentality, but better be a good mentality and your life your life saving people and right and being and having integrity that and they having none and thing, right? So no problem. Let me be that good mentality and thing too, right? And let me look the same and all to the same because that was just what about the nation of Israel. Even when Moses and all, you know, when Moses was in the water and all to the other people was able to tell that hey, this was they are Israelite and all too because they were Israelites and them just do the baby and all too. So they were able to tell hey Moses and Israelite because hey, you know what? Die how them Israelites and them just wrap the baby. This is where they do the baby and thing. This is the circumcision and all too again, right? Easy to identify and all too and you know that is something again like you know brotherhood and sisterhood that you know your child walking on the road and you can be able to identify the child walking around by somebody you're not there and somebody picking up on that and saying hey that wait now I feel like John son or nephew, you know, but what do you think? What are you talking and then what you tire everything and then right? Same word mentality might save you and all too, right? Go ahead to the verse.
God, the book of Hosea, chapter 4 and verse 6. My people are destroyed for the lack of knowledge. Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me. Say, thou hast forgotten the law of thy God. I will also forget thy children.
So what happening here again, a lot of knowledge again is not passing on to the children of Israel. And we say in the children of Israel, the blacks, Hispanics, and the Native Indian man, because they will not get it in the Christian church. They will not get it in the universities on them, right? And so it's so wonderful now that you know the ISUPK again, and it really just working that you could tune in. You could tune in Trinidad, yeah, right? You could tune in United States, you could tune in Jamaica, and things like you could tune in Brazil, and really get knowledge, really get to know who he is as a people, and things, right? Know the Most High law, statutes, and commandments, and things, right? Know the Most High just saying about blood, and things too, that you know, if you didn't understand something, and things, you know, you could just call in, and the ISUPK, they're not hiding like these pastors and them, right? And you know, they having that spirit on them. Just like when you're in the scriptures, you know that hey, people could come up to Christ and ask Christ questions and thing, right? And even pastors, them who was like the scribes and the Pharisees coming up and asking them questions and could answer it and all too. And they are speaking not like these pastors and them. Imagine you have a congregation with these Christian church, and you have a question to them and thing, right? And when you have a question to them, they can't answer it. And if you go and ask them the next one, they tell you you're disturbing the congregation. Or you need to come out from there. So what really I is speaking now again, right? And this is I people bringing full knowledge. I speaking out in the streets. They're not hiding. Right. They're not hiding to answer your question. They answer your questions in the hall, in the buildings and them, right? The schools and them. And they answer your questions in the open. And all do the same way and all they're hiding it. And that's why again now they don't like the IS because everything there's there about the truth and thing, right? The truth with the other nations, the truth with black people and all too. So they have the truth with the other nations and all too. The wickedness they're doing, the things they're doing, the things with the other nations and all this eat and all too. We had the truth about that. So, you know, hey, this is who you should be this is who you should be following here and thing right now and all to the same way and all too. So go and making sure that you ain't get tied up with the other nations and all too. My song nice in front of your eyes and it has scriptures that show that they were the most silent, you know. Just like these other nations, like the Iron Rosette and thing, right? Some of these nations go play nice in front here. They play in the best way, but some of the other they go hurt you down in the long run. Just like when you watch Iron and all too, Iron is something like it's very it's shiny. You will never like when people watch Iron today. So people always see Iron like the rusty part of Iron and thing, right? Oh, this is where the most you know and all too. When that rusty part is reached, this is where the danger coming with these other nations and them. But when they're shining, they're all nice. They're all nice with you. But iron like crystals. So that means well, yeah, when they're ready with you, they're playing all nice. But when they start to rust, then they're coming at you and all to the most warning about these other nations. When they sit down in the Christian church, sit down in all them Jehovah's Witness, we are East Indian sisters and we are East Indians with we sisters and brothers and them coming to teaching the word of the Most High when that was never happening with Christ. Right. All the men were pumping with Christ were black, Hispanics, and Native Indians. That was never taking place. And now we see in here again, that's disobedient how it is. Now we are among Caucasian, we are among East Indians and them. That's not supposed to be taking place on the face of the earth and thing, right? Everybody again. Just with all these come together as one. And this again, when you go and watch the East Indian in the Jehovah's Witness Church, they have a better house, they have a better job and thing, right? You know, when you go and watch in that Jehovah's Witness Church, see if you're on the same level with these other nations and them in these churches and them. That's not the Jehovah's Witness, but the other churches and all the Pentecostal, the Christian, the Anglicans and them. See if you're on that same level with the other nations. See if you're children and them. See if you're trying and all to it, and them trying to put them on the same level and all to the same way. Some of them you're trying you hustling just to get them $30 to that's the passage fee just to reach, and you can't even make that $30 when the day come. But some of them now they have a vehicle to go to school and all to. They're not on the same level. Some of we have business and thing, while these other nations and them they're in the same churches with you. They having business, the business and then closing 6 o'clock. The black man had to be out here all 11 o'clock fighting up. That's to see if somebody go, let's come with Moby. And what's the like really get about Moby after 11, 12 o'clock and then not closing? That's hoping somebody come. That's Moby spend $20 when they come in for a soft drink and a biscuit. And that's how hard black people have it. And you know what? We still want to sit on our mountain, and when we tell you, hey, we have to segregate, and think that's like go Christ, that's like go Christ, you see everything was segregation with Christ. Even the Most High, even the scriptures telling you segregate and all too, right? All these things, Deuteronomy chapter 7 verse 6. Give me Deuteronomy chapter 7 verse 6.
The book of Deuteronomy chapter 7 and verse 6. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to to be a special people unto himself, above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
So, and I'm sure the Jehovah's Witness will never read the scripture. I'm sure the Catholic Church ain't reading the scripture neither. The Muslim must, well, them just bandits and thieves, because they just take something from the Bible and run with their own thing, right? When the Mosai run away Ishmael, and thing, right? The Mosai tell Ishmael, right, go from here. You go somewhere else and thing whatever and thing. You totally run him. But here with blacks and Hispanic, we want to run behind Ishmael. We want to run behind the Muslim. When the Mosai run Ishmael and thing, right, and deal with Isaac and thing, right, and you see what happening here again. And when the same thing happening here again now the same way, then the Mosai saying, the Mosai say, for thou and holy people. So holy means separate and thing, right? We're not supposed to be among these other nations and them separate people, separate culture, separate marriage. Everything you see what taking place. All these laws taking place as a really high up. You're not supposed to be marrying these other nations and them, right? Then having a pastor, like they tell the pastor have no knowledge what you doing when coming to marriage and all too. That hey, you know what, hey, if I had this knowledge by now, I seen a Negro and an East Indian coming to get married. He's like, hey, I can't do that wedding, and that is not of me to do this and not of the nation of Israel and things. All these things again, but they unlearn and thing, right? They unlearn because of the scriptures and all too again, right? These things not supposed to be taking place and thing, right? And you know, like hey, it's one blood and thing, right? One blood, and when you go and watch now, East Indians in the Christian church again with black people, one blood, but he had Dole Shady again, one blood, and he put drugs in the communities of black Hispanics and Native Indians. Never get convicted for it, right? One blood and thing, right? Never get convicted for it and thing, right? When he murdered the East Indians and his own people, they convict him, right? And they're showing the love that Ramesh Maharaj have for the people and all too, and they're showing that again the hatred for black people. Because for years he's selling drugs, they never convict him and thing, right? The other day with this Dr. Gabriel and thing, right? She went to university and thing, she come out with a degree. For some reason now these other doctors again, which was again East Indians again, they tell her that he had enough for you and thing whatever. So I don't know if it was like two-way, but himself whatever, like meaning like hey, either this is here enough for you, like your race here, or here like or in a lower level, this level a doctor you is here enough for you to sit down. And you know she get mad and she cussed them up and thing, right? Them could have suspended chief about if they're seeing something. Himself sure they could have suspended chief for a month or something, right? Then they didn't do it. And thing, right? They take away she license and thing, right? Up come a doctor now, an East Indian doctor, telling the public again, don't hire Negro nurses and thing, right? This man still a job today and thing, right? So one day the sister cost, she lose she life, you know, kind of thing, right? Now this next doctor now, he say all kind of thing about black people, and now he and some kind of race. Now he want to take Dr. Gabriel and let Dr. Gabriel come under him. So when she go back and work under him for some years, she will get back here and be like, you know, now he gonna look like he like black people, and these are the things again now. When they go and watch all these comparison and all these things, Kamala smoking marijuana and things, police bus, they say something resembling marijuana. Months after, they say it's marijuana. She says she was out of the country. Black people again, sit down with these Indians again. You see what happened again in these churches and them, that these things is not for you and all these things. Come out from among these churches and come out among them and all these things and them, right? But again, you're segregating with people and things, and when you go on what will happen to you and something happened to them, it's totally different. The black man had marijuana at that time, The police come, they're going down with people not smoking. Your grandmother not smoking marijuana, she going down with the police and all to the same way and all to again. The laws are set up totally different for you Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians and all to, right? And when you go and congregate with all these other people and them who don't like you and all to again, you're thinking they like you and it's just oppression on you and thing, right? And that's what you know. When they just come, when they're going from by you the congregate, that's how the bad talk, that's how the bad talk Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians and all to again. And you see what happening again. There's no way in the history book that for one we women was teaching the Bible and thing for one, and there's no part that we wasn't congregating with East Indians, Chinese, Caucasians in the Bible, coming together and keeping assemblies and all these things, and that's not there and thing. And it's time now Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians will come out from these Christian churches, come out from them Jehovah's Witness and them again, right? But these people and them just unalive your sisters, unalive your brothers, rob you and thing, right? Make you don't know who you is other people and thing, and make you, and then after again, it's like just to keep you on that level and thing, right? Lower and thing, right? And again, you have to come out from the Christian because it's really a big danger to the Blacks, Hispanics, and the Native Indians, right?
Right.
What I didn't finish with the Hosea 4:6. Hosea, I didn't stop it. Right. Oh, I did do the Deuteronomy 7:6. Yeah, give me the Hosea 4:6. Come.
The book of Hosea, chapter 4 and verse 6. My people are destroyed for the lack of knowledge, because thou hast rejected knowledge. I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me. Say, thou hast forgotten the law of thy God. I will also forget thy children.
So again, that's why the Mosaic warning Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, we are destroyed for lack of knowledge and thing, right? Do not feel these other nations care about you. Do not feel the churches and them care about you and all to the Jehovah's Witness and all to number one priority. My list I hate right now and all to again do not feel they care about you and think the same way. The Seventh-day Adventist and all to all the trickery, they will feel like they could keep one law of the Most High and think to the same way. They keep any dietary law and then after the same thing again breaking all God other laws and making it children as well sin against the Most High and all to them Baptists and them oil feel like go dress up with all your long dress and thing and the same thing again or you go take that part of the scriptures and say well yeah a woman should be a modest apparel and thing right and feel like you go take that now again and breaking all the other laws of the Most High and thing the same way again, right? And all these other churches where Black people reside this time where you come out from these churches again, you just seeing down there the same thing over and over every year and not knowing who he is at a nation, right? They're not knowing that Christ is a black man, they're not teaching that Christ is a black man. You bring it up, they will tell you that hey, it don't matter when it's in the scriptures and thing, right? God had chosen people. That was back then. And thing, right? When you go and watch the relationships and thing, relationships, a lot of marriages breaking up and all too.
Right.
Because again, they're changing the marriage at the Most High that again, when you go and watch a man can have more than one woman. When you go and watch these things again, the Christian church again, and when you go and think they can't do that and all too, but some of the other again, the woman and them with other men and thing too, right? So for one, and then after sex is marriage again, you love somebody so much and then they tell you sex is marriage and all too. So the ICPA teaches that sex is marriage in the eyes of the Most High. Even in the scriptures, if you entice a woman, you surely endeavor to make her your wife and all too again. So again, Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, you like a woman so much, you ain't having funds and thing, right? To do the marriage and not knowing that, hey, you know what? If you're under the ICPA, you understand that, hey, you know what? They would able to tell what to do and thing, right? And you will hire a woman, and now again sisters and brothers losing somebody they like very much because why? When they go and watch now, marriage is something like big money and thing, right? And you're losing that person, like, because you know you don't want to break that you don't want to break that vow. But the Christian church set up with you and all to the same way again. I say a lot of these things again destroying the lives of blacks, Hispanics, and the Native Indians and them, right? When you go and watch black people again, when you tell them about the Bible, they don't want to know about the Bible because one, they will tell you King Solomon was gay, so they're going to remove you from the Bible again. So and nobody defending King Solomon, but it does defend King Solomon. King James, I mean, King James. That King James was a black man, right? And thing to the same way that you know what feel like you are the bottom. So the greatest man walking through say he was Christ and all too, right? And he is a black man and all too. Again, so all these things again, the ICPK out here now bringing that truth here because they won't find it and all in the Christian church again. They're all about lies and things, and just to make black people feel like there's nothing and continue to make black people feel there's nothing and all too. So again, black people again, or tune into the ISPK and thing, right? Know the Most High law, statutes and commandment. Know from right from wrong and thing, right? And the same thing from if you're thinking something is wrong and you want to know if it's right, you could tune in and ask questions and all too. You could ask questions on the classes and them too, or even if you on the streets and all to the ICPK, they're not hiding and all too again, right? You woman and all too again, or you could come and ask questions and all to the same way. I think there just can't be no profit and thing to the same. So you have a zeal to serve the Most High and thing. You could come and serve the Most High and thing, right? Come and be a sister to the younger sisters and thing. Change your spirit and thing and be a princess at the Most High, a Zion princess, right? And that I'll pass the class over to Christian officer Mike.
This is the ISPK security announcements. We are the ISPK out of 1 West, 125th Street, out of New York, under Commandant Jerry Hunt. New rules for brothers and sisters. When a new brother or sister comes into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to shut themselves of the word. After 6 months, if a brother or a sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to the brother or sister. There is another 6 months in which the brother or sister will court each other. After the 6 month period, the brother or sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is the commandment. You can find this in Numbers chapter 18 and verse 21 and Malachi chapter 3, verses 8 to 10. Means 10 in the Hebrew and is pronounced Micah. 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you, you give to the church department for a teacher. Priest fund, free will offering for priests, not mandatory. Whatever amount you would like to give. Upcoming Holy Convocation. The upcoming Holy Convocation is the Feast of Purim, which is the 14th day and the 15th day of the 12th month on the Hebrew calendar, which is Thursday the 13th March and Friday the 14th March 2025. You can find this in Esther chapter 9, verses 20 to 31. Remind Archeum and Akbakium to check on social media such as ISPPK.com, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and so on for ISPPK events and materials. If a brother wants to be a keeper in the school, then he is to start wearing all black, which includes black boots, like shirt, like headband or scarf. With that, say Emmanuel. Sir, you're going to turn and face the east. And we're going to say the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanaw, Shabbat Shemayim, Ya, Kamka, Yahawa, Malawaka, Tamaa, Rakazaka, Hayam, Aisha, Barakaza, Kawa, Hayam, Mashemaya, the thunder now, the come, you walk, what's the lack now, power what now, power lack now, power what now, what Tabia now, when I say I what, above, overshine, a yacht, right, a yacht, I'm a lakwa, Wahala, Watapara, I will love you, Aman.
Or we just said, oh Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Yahweh, thy kingdom come, thy will be done. Look, as it is in heaven, give us this day our daily bread, forgive us our debts, as we forgive our debtors, and lead us not into temptation, deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the glory, and forever. So be it. Sir, men of Israel, let's give the teacher a 150 salute. Abadam Shabbat. Abadam. Barak. Yahweh Basham Mashai Bakatan. Yahweh Shemshai Bakatam.
Yadamta. Sir, let's give the sisters online 150 salute. Abadam Shabbat. Abadam. Barak. Yahweh Shabbat Mashai. Yadamta.